So my rent just went up from 500 to 570, which clearly would stick a fire under anyone's butt. For those of you new here, welcome to my camper van series of getting this into a livable state. Repairing the holes in the side of my camper van was the most tedious job I've ever done. Honestly, I'll just buy a bus without rust. The previous owner replaced the entire roof, and I should have realized it was a red flag when I said, yeah, I'm going to take out the whole ceiling. He was like, no, don't do that, in an Italian accent, and then continued to tell me about his mistresses. Anyway, definitely add rust buster to your list. I have just more like lessons that I would never do again in my entire life. But in case you do, save this video for later. And the last big job is this back piece, which I've got to sand, and then prime, and then fog, and then sand again. But I might add, there are moments like this where I'm like, ooh, that's so satisfying. Which then my mind would usually say, yeah, you've done a great job. Go on, sis, take a break. But not with that burning sensation to survive, you know? Anyways, always wear protection when you're using chemicals, so I got a rash. And if you don't have a ladder, you can definitely use a car. These types of compromises do yield the same result. I don't know in the same time frame or not, but it's looking good so far. And I was absolutely pooped, but because the sanding turned out so good, and getting something right the first time is a major motivation for me. I usually end up at Bunnings, choosing paint at the discount section, of course. Found some. Like, I am on the pension, but when I go to Bunnings, I should really bloody start acting like it, Jessie. I'm allowing myself to buy these things because I live the best life. That was my whole day. I seriously sanded. And then finishing off the day watching Hannah Lee Duggan, in which I might add, she's done her own camper van as well, which I feel was the right way to finish off the night because I definitely needed to absorb that kind of energy for tomorrow. See you then.